Léa, tu peux m'amener une grande lumière, s'il te plaît? Il est où, Aaron? Léa.
הם לא קובעים את הישראלים.
נכון, כי אצלם זה לפי, לא יקרא לזה קומונות, לפי אזורים. כמו האזור היהודי, את כולם מתקפצים, זה השבט שלהם.
יש הרבה מאוד אזורים נצאית, ניו יורק.
כן, אבל כמה? גודל של ישראל? מיליונים. גודל של ירושלים?
כן, זה 2 מיליון.
זה אותו מקום?
אבל אין להם...
כן. כאילו...
האנטישמיות. לא מבין
אני Tell me about you. What did you do? That's the college students are... Wait, really?
Are we doing a picture?
I was just talking to someone who works there, and they were saying how you can get like
No picture.
connections there. And I think that the concept of connection really comes together. Like, if you really think about it. Basically, there's an organization where people do all yeah, basically. That's quite but anyways, well, I don't don't know what that's so interesting. I'm saying, they're all their own things.
Good. Of course, traffic is crazy now, so at this time, so it must be slow.
Somebody's a golf course. I wouldn't be doing from the door. The radio is done so light rail is in there trying to get it. Head up, Dove. I don't know to whom I was speaking.
We're all dead.
Because it knows what to do for him.
You're offensive.
No, you're good.
All right, 3, 2, 1, look at me. Hands down, 3, 2, 1, look at me. One more. And like this. 3, 2, 1, everyone big smile. If you all want to get crazy, go wave. Now look at me. One more. One more. Take it.
Amazing.
שאלה, אפשר?
Okay, guys. Also, for meeting at the front.
Miriam, quick! You guys all eat.
What's going on, guys?
Move on. There you go. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. Look at me. 3, 2, 1. Big smile. One more.
Here's the deal. Shall I turn this way now? Right now,
by next tomorrow. Yeah. Want to get in? So I want to get in. I would love to get in, but let's Okay, cool. They're doing good. We'll buy you the shop. We're doing a shop for a video. Well, we're by Gary for like 10 minutes. Yeah, show the floor. Yeah. Doing well.
What can we do for our section of the college? What do you want to get into?
do you think this is important to you?
The main thing is it's crucial because you have the guys on college campuses and ours talk to other kids to figure out how to talk and work together. One thing I've done personally is mentorship with Mr. Rose. He's been a great mentor in terms of guiding us in this project, helping us sharpen our ideas, and he's also a great resource for the future with all his connections and how are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us. Okay. That's right. I was I want a picture of you guys. I want a picture of you guys
You're like, welcome to the, you know.
Come on, bro. So you guys are like part of the team? What are you part of this? I'm not part of this. I'm gonna interview you guys. Like, I need material. I agree. Oh, it's fun. Alright, tell me what to go. Oh, we're off, run. Hello everyone, welcome to the annual Nitzavim Showcase event here at Hebrew University. My name is Max Schwartz. I'm going to bring you around, show you what the scene is like, introduce you to some of the contestants. Right here, we got the famous, legendary Sam Burns, member of the Terrapin Tish. They're performing tonight. They will be presenting their presentation. First, can you please tell us what Terrapin Tish is all about?
Terrapin Tish is about bringing all Jews on campus together, so religious Jews, secular Jews, and having amazing time, singing songs, having a tish, also learning at the end as well, but just like uniting all Jews on campus. So we're excited to do that next year.
Yeah. Tell me what the tish is going to be like. Give me some
It's like exciting, tight, and just an amazing time.
Show me some of the food.
Some of the food here. We got some lamb kebab in here.
Wow.
With some onions, I think. Peanut.
Yeah, we got some beautiful looking burgers over here. Not only do they have bread, meat, they got dips, they got salads. This is the best of the best. This is what Nitzavim is all about, you know? Bring it to secular college. But you know, we treat our members with respect here. And it's a big part of the Nitzavim experience. We got Jonas Siegler over here, very proud Nitzavim member. Where are you going to college next year?
Going to NYU.
Tell me, Jonas Siegler, what do you feel like you're going to bring to the NYU Jewish environment? What does Nitzavim taught you that's going to help you become the best Jewish Jonas Seeger?
Well, Nitzavim helped us make our project. It's called Connect to Your Roots. It's a chavruta-based system between secular and non-secular Jews to help teach both parties about the other. So I think we're going to help foster a sense of unity between the two groups and try to make kids more observant and knowledgeable in the process while also connecting to people that are like them.
That's really beautiful. Wow, Jonas, thank you. Katie Kemner, come over here.
How are you doing, sir?
Such a unique aspect of Nitzavim is as much as this experience is meant for kids going to secular college, we even have some kids here like Ada Kemner who will not be going to secular college next year. He's actually going to the IDS. Aiden, please tell me, as someone going to the IDS next year, what do you feel like you still got out of the Nitzavim experience?
You see, I feel like it's very important for all Jews all across the world to really help out. Now, what is this help out? What is this tikkun olam? I felt a responsibility for myself to help along a project that will be taking place at the University of Michigan next year.
Wow. Can you please show us what this project looks like?
So, if you look over here, we have Mishtish. Now, what is Mishtish? A lot of people, they love their Judaism, but maybe they don't love their Judaism that much. So what do we bring to the table? We bring a fun way to connect to their Judaism. Now what is that? A tish. Who doesn't love a tish? I bet you can't name one person that doesn't appreciate a good tish. So what do we have? We have a tish at the University of Michigan. And in essence, that's what we have. There are a lot of details, but I don't know that I want to bore you right now, but we're going to get into that later.
Wow, thank you so much, Ada Kemner. As you can tell, we have many different tish opportunities here. You got the Terabin tish. You got the Mish tish, right? These are very different, and they've been carefully groomed and thought out, each by the members of each particular group. They met with advisors. They met with leaders in their field. They met with students at their respective universities. And Nitzavim really does their best to make sure that these projects are maximized, and that we're not just wasting time here coming up with ideas. We're coming up with real ideas that we believe, with the proper care and nurture, can help change people's lives in secular college. Let me bring you around here, show you some of the food stations. We have a burger area here. Amazing. Look at this. Aiden purchasing himself a nice little lamb burger. I got one in my hand right here. Aiden Melkin.
Hey.
This is Aiden Melkin right here. This is a proud Nitzavim Jew. Aiden, please tell me what you feel you got out of the Nitzavim experience.
Nitzavim experience really prepared me for secular college, and it gave me something to go into secular college with. You know, sort of like an initiative that I could feel proud about when I'm going to secular college. Be able to help out the students there and really get them interested in Judaism.
Wow. So if you have one thing to say to Nitzavim, how would you thank Nitzavim? What would you say to Nitzavim? You can talk to Nitzavim right now.
Yeah, I just say to keep this going, and it really provides strength to both the people doing this and also the people it's affecting on university campus.
That's beautiful. Yo, Amidou.
Thank you, man.
This is the leader of the Solidarity Project, Amidou. Amidou, please tell me about Solidarity and what Solidarity is all about.
All right, bro. Start with people are reluctant to involve themselves in a lot of Jewish things. We break it down. Me and my partner Sam, we broke it down into three things. I'll look at the camera. People are reluctant to engage in Jewish traditions, Jewish culture, and Solidarity. Anyway,
Solidarity.
The fact of the matter is that we're putting up. The goal of our project is to put up mezuzot on various people on dorm rooms and Jewish staff members in our offices. The fact is, when you see a mezuzah, when you're walking around campus, you're walking through a dorm, it changes. It changes. You see the space as a space, and it's all something that's very easy. It's not invasive. It doesn't cost a lot of money. We're going to get them out for free. We're going to have this event. We're going to give them out free. So you can make a very simple change, a very simple action, and make a huge difference. On top of that, it's different than handing out a chai or a Magen David or something. It's something that has an actual cube. It's a real mitzvah.
That's real.
It's real. It matters. You know what I'm saying, bro? Solidarity, bro. It matters.
Listen to that.
We're doing something that matters. We're doing something different, and we're going to solidarity.
No, the beauty sometimes is in the small things. It's it's not just about the big projects. Sometimes the greatest meeting is just through solidarity. Getting the mezuzahs out. This is how we do. He's a pioneer of the mezuzah solidarity frontier. Even though they might not be presenting tonight, please expect to see them way out in the future. Solidarity is going to go nuclear. Everyone get your mezuzahs.
Solidarity. Big change in a small package.
That is beautiful. In a big package.
And in a frum way. Solidarity really brings the frum element to this project. Solidarity.
Combining ancient technique with modern technology. Let's ask some of you guys. What are your guys' thoughts on solidarity? Like, if you could say like one thing about solidarity, what would it be?
I was once in a dorm room in college.
Okay.
And my rabbi of Judah once told me, he said, in my dorm room, if I don't have a mezuzah, it's just not balanced.
Yeah.
So,
wow, that's dark.
So solidarity will allow me to have the balance and the correct amount of solidarity.
Yeah. No, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot this year.
That's beautiful.
As for saying, like, we've learned a lot.
Not right.
We've learned a lot about
You're on camera right now.
I'm part of the solidarity
live stream,
and it's Jonah. And I like to watch.
It's not right. This is pure appreciation.
A lot of little shots, a lot of little
A lot of little love.
we're going up to every group and showing them love. That's all our job here is. You guys,
Oliver. Come here. Oliver Ferber, Face, running on Face, a short ESPN documentary. I recommend everyone checks it out. This guy is like truly a Jewish trailblazer, someone who's going to change the Jewish future, change the Jewish people, and really help us bring us into the times of Mashiach. Oliver, please tell me what Nitzavim has meant to you.
Nitzavim for me meant opportunity. And she was a lot of working on herself and building herself, becoming the best person she can be. Nitzavim is an opportunity to share what you learned with other people around you. Because at the end of the day, Judaism is not all about self-improvement, it's about improving the world too. It's about sharing those lessons you learn and spread amongst other people to help other people reach the greatness they can achieve. That's what Nitzavim means to me, and that's why I'm happy to be a Nitzavim mentor.
Oliver, how did you get to this showcase today?
The showcase today, my first thoughts of the bike here, but then a wise man told me for such an esteemed choice like this, maybe not to bike here. But after more thoughts, I decided to bus here. Unfortunately, the bus is not very close to where I live, and I don't have to run to the bus. And so I did a combination of running and busing to get here to this place on this day. Thank you very much.
Oliver, tell us about your project.
Our project, come over here, guys. Come on.
We already
It's called Pitch. We are making an all-out pitch at Michigan. One of the frat people say, sorry, I can't go to AE Pi tonight. I have Michigan to go to. We're gonna show people off the schmuck and amazing and powerful Judaism is. We're gonna show them the power within them and how they have real power that can change the world. And that's what we're doing here at Michigan tonight.
Thank you, Oliver. All right, here we got Coop, Mr. Coop.
First off, walk us through your outfit.
Yeah.
Absolute drip right here.
So this was actually my graduation suit. I took it for graduation.
What high school did you go to?
Wow. I went to Flatbush High School.
Wow, look at this, diverse. We got serious.
Great high school.
Yeah.
Really one of the best out there. Go Flatbush. Go Falcons. So the tie is from 2020 kids, and although they serve kids, they've also started to move into older ages. So they serve the 18-year-olds. So I got one. The suit is also from 2020 kids. Great place. Highly recommend it.
Matt, you're holding a flyer right now. Maybe
I'm holding a flyer. This actually is for you guys. Our program is Beyond the Base. We're launching tonight, and it's a program for religious and for religious students to meet each other and start Chabrutas. And really, all you have to do is sign up right now, and you can continue learning together. Which university? For any university, any place, all across the world. It's online. It's an online Chabruta. How good is that?
Unbelievable.
Hey, that's as good as it gets.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm loving the side of these programs.
And
I love that.
Very cool. Yeah, keep walking around.
Hey, I gotta introduce myself real quick.
Hey!
What's up?
Introduce yourself.
I'm the fellow live
My co-host
streamer. I ran
tonight.
a little bit late because the Jerusalem buses weren't working, but my name is Natan Silverberg. I'm from Washington, D.C. with Max Schwartz. Absolute honor to be here. Thank you. Let's go to our next
Hey,
group.
keep walking around.
Let's have you talk to campus troll.
Hello, what's your name? Aaliyah. Please tell us what Nitzavim has meant to you.
It's been a great opportunity to meet people and come up with great ideas.
Is this a guest that you brought? Wow, can you please
for a reason. Look at this.
Yeah, wow.
A Nitzavim family.
All right, so,
close-knit group.
Grandma, please tell us why you're so happy and proud to be here tonight.
Because I think it's a great project, and I like the idea that all you guys got to meet each other, which is amazing, and that you'll have continuing relationships when you leave here.
Beautiful.
Grandma, one piece of advice for your granddaughter.
Yeah.
Give us one piece of advice as she starts her project on campus next year.
Let's see. Make sure you're a team player, and you don't, like everybody gets their part, and it's fine. It's great. Everything will be great. I have total confidence in that. Thank you.
You heard that. Look, Nitzavim is not just about ideas, it's about relationships. And that's why we come here. Not just to talk about ideas in your college. Obviously that's important, but learn the value of relationships and how relationships can change lives and change people's Yiddishkeit. And thanks to Leah and her grandmother, we see front and center the impact relationships can have on Nitzavim, on the Nitzavim family, and on the Nitzavim and Jewish future.
And the relationships go beyond Nitzavim. We have a grandma here visiting. Unbelievable. Very special.
Unreal. Thank you so much.
When you leave?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. President of the United States. I have my vote. Here's my vote. Yes, I'll refer to George's back for the president. Look.
You're from the South, aren't you?
Me? No, I'm from Washington, D.C.
So you sound like Texas.
Oh, really?
We mean Memphis, slightly.
I have Memphis roots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I come from that.
Southern.
Yeah.
Southern. What's your name? Are you grandfather?
Grandfather.
Yosef. Can you tell us why you're so happy to be here tonight? And any piece of advice you have for students going off to secular college?
My first piece of advice would don't go out to secular college. Come to Israel and make your life here. The country needs you. And you'll raise children that will speak Hebrew from birth. So at 5 years old, when they hear the Torah reading, they'll understand it. So that would be my first piece of advice. And what was the other question?
But Gia then, she's already going to secular college in America. She's already going to secular college.
Like when I meet people that tell me they're getting married Sunday and it's Wednesday, I say, you still have 4 days to change your mind. So this is the same thing.
What do you think of the idea of being more like Goyim, like a light onto the nation? And going on to the secular
campus? We behave like that wherever we are and whenever we are.
Do you think it's a necessity, or do you think it would be better just for everyone to stay here?
Absolutely.
You heard that. That's a clear answer. Thank you so much. Look, Nitzavim, we also accept diversity of thought, right? This is a program that we were working to help people in secular college. We also recognize the immense value there is in staying in the land of Israel, the state of Israel, and really helping to build this country, especially during these trying times. And I think that's something so beautiful at Nitzavim, and they really allow for all sorts of ideas about how to be a Jew and how to machazek other Jews. Should we introduce him to Adam Goldfarb?
Oh boy, I'd like to introduce fellow Marylander.
Hey, we got Adam Goldfarb.
Adam Goldfarb. Nice to see you, Sam Burns. Great to see you. These are my brothers.
You want a burger?
No, I gotta talk to you.
We on set.
Yo, so tell us about your project. What college you guys going to? What are you guys gonna do?
We're both going to Maryland, so we're doing a TISH project. So we're basically providing Jewish kids who are, unaffiliated, also some, religious kids with an opportunity to really connect to Judaism where they might have been scared to come to Hillel or a big place like that. It's really a good place for them to, get into Judaism and at the same time not be overwhelmed.
Got it.
Yeah.
But also, the best part about our project is that we're ready to go. Like, we got all the connections there. We're all ready to go.
Maybe talk a little bit about David Fritz
right now. David Fritz. So we got my boy over there. His name is David Fritz, and he's a non-affiliated Jew. He goes to Hillel probably once or twice a month. But we're gonna have him involved, and we're gonna bring him closer to religious Judaism, and also use his networking as well, just in terms of that.
Not only David, also our boy Sammy Schreiber.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Ari Fladd.
Yeah. We have lots of connections there that will hopefully help us.
At Maryland, there's a really strong religious community, but as you guys are saying, there's an issue with the commitment of the not-so-pro community.
Yeah.
How do you guys plan on bridging the gap between the really pro community and the not-so?
Right, so we plan on doing things that really bring people together, like lots of songs, kind of, it's a good way to make these people bond together, and at the same time, like you don't overwhelm, the people who are unaffiliated, but you also, at the same time, are not, saying stuff that are, more the people that are more familiar with Judaism that they know, so you kind of, it's a good way to bridge it.
Good food as well, yeah, of course. We're gonna have good food there too, and all Jews love to eat, so that's awesome.
Are you guys making a cholent?
Yeah, we're making a
Give us
cholent.
the recipe real quick.
Actually, we're getting the recipe from my rabbi, Barlan.
Okay. Alright. Yo, can you give us some of the secret ingredients or not?
Later, I'll
Actually,
see.
I don't have it.
Alright. Hey, when we get the cholent recipe, we'll make sure to share it with everyone watching on this live stream immediately. So thank you. Yeah.
You gotta keep it secret.
Okay, we'll share it in due time.
Alright.
Thank you.
Stop by the next group.
Keep going. Should we bring them to one of the food stands?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Alright, can you please tell us what team we have here tonight?
First off, what's your name?
Yeah, sorry about that. What's your name?
What is it? Himika.
Great.
Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Rebecca, where are you from?
France.
Oh, France. No way. You go Ackerman? My brother's from France too. From Strasbourg. No way.
No way.
You don't know? Wait, do you know Hugo or no?
What's his name?
Hugo Ackerman.
Hugo Ackerman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I didn't know.
That's crazy. What a connection. Unbelievable.
Nitzavim was international, as you can tell.
Look at this. Not only diversity in job, but diversity of location. I got cooks. Great.
Wow. What have you made here tonight? Cigar. I'd love to try a cigar, yeah.
Yeah?
Let's raise on stream.
What?
Yes, sir.
We're going to try it live on camera. Everyone watching.
Big.
Really? Wow, crispy.
Following you?
Yeah, for sure.
This is part of the.
Of course.
Part of the live stream. Crispy, meaty. Here's some great nice too. Very good. Very good.
I don't want to. I love you on a phone, but it's going to eat all this food and then keep talking. It's fun.
Fortunately, we're going to keep talking to you guys. Find some other guys. No.
They'll have dinner. I don't want to sit there. They'll have dinner.
Let's go. It's not pepper ball.
Yeah. Foxy. Fleischer.
What do we need? SAR what? Fleischer. Tell us where you're going next year and what you're going to be doing to make a difference.
I'm Joshua Fleischer. I'm going to Binghamton University, and I'm going to be starting an online program called Beyond the Base, Impact Binghamton University next year.
Please tell us a little bit more about the project and like the impact that you can have.
It's to help set up, religious students to start kibbutz, to build different relationships, and to help them transition from their Israel gap years to college.
Tell us about the process of designing the project. What was the hardest part? What parts did you enjoy most?
So really building the website wasn't easy. We're planning on eventually transferring to an app, but right now we're just starting the website. And I guess that was the hardest part, just technologically figuring things out.
You're a technologically sound guy.
Yeah.
Pretty figuring this out. They will be presenting tonight. So keep your
Get ready.
Keep your ears ready.
Tuned in.
Thank you.
They're going to shock the world.
Thank you, Fleischer.
For the MCs tonight.
Live.
Yeah, it's Fleischer. It's live.
He's already said his band.
Everywhere.
Go to his band. We have a separate time. Have you guys thought about Beyond Base?
Wow.
I've never thought about
Wait, you want to talk to the camera? Look, we already talked about Beyond the Base. We're done talking about Beyond the Base. Look, we love Beyond the Base.
Let's go meet some
Some great members.
Sign up.
Remember that. Sign up. Beyond the Base. Do you want Sabrusa post-gap year? Sign up for Beyond the Base.
Yeah.
Why waste this year and not continue it on? Continue your learning throughout your life.
Yeah, I'll take it. You want to hop in?
I'm gonna give me like 1 subbing in for the MC status here. Okay, let's make our rounds over here. I guess we've been over here most of the time. Ami, you got an interview yet? What? You got an interview yet? Yeah, I did. You did? Alright, I gotta find someone who wants an interview. Were you interviewed? I can tell you guys. What did you tell me? For this, the live stream. Alright, let's get Ari over here. Yo, let's go. Let's go to live stream. What's up? This is Ari, my great friend. I got no clue.
Yeah, you're good friend.
I don't know. Alright, tell us a little about yourself. Where are you at in Israel?
Alright, sure. I'm in Leva Torah in Beit Shemesh. I'm from New York. And I'm coming back on that next year.
That's a big flip, guys.
Big, yeah, recent decision.
Wow. I didn't even know that till now. I'm finding out for the first time.
What's up, though?
Yeah, for sure. Alright, what's your project with Nitzavim?
Sure. You can see it over yonder, but our project was connect to your roots. We wanted to make havrusas with the Orthodox kids and kids who are less affiliated, and allow there to be relationship building and connecting between the different Jewish communities. And, yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. And where is this going to be implemented? Is this going to be like a spread thing?
I'm supposed to go to Wash U, so Wash U and NYU, we did it together, but our ultimate goal is to actually spread to all colleges, because it's pretty easy to make happen. Yeah.
Thank you, Art. Alright, let's see who else we I'm here with
Yaron Rahmani.
Yaron, what are you doing in Israel? What's your yeshiva or
I'm studying
Awesome. And where are you going to college? Oh wow. Okay. And what's your Nitzavim project?
My Nitzavim project is Malta. Our job educated, and by doing that, we're going to be providing a physical.
Incredible. All right, thank you for your time. See you out there. Let's go over here. No, I'm not, but I mean, we got the live stream.
All the way down or no?
Wait, I'm going to come to you
Right now.
Whoever you were part of, whatever group you are, let me know, and then I'll come to you.
Oh, there he is.
Alright, let's see. Seems like most people are Guys, I signed up to Beyond the Base. Here's the QR code. You can scan it on the live stream. Good luck with that, but Beyond the Base. They're one of the biggest. Yeah.
They'll all be there.
What's your name?
Avi Lidbeck.
Avi, what are you doing in Israel?
I'm here in the Yeshivat Orecha. I'm living in the old city. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And you're here as a guest, yeah?
I'm a +1 from Elias.
+1.
Yeah.
Oh, from Elias. Yeah. And what do you think so far?
Listen, I'm really impressed. You know, I did the Tikva fellowship this year. Maybe a combatant fellowship, but
okay.
I feel like this is really a beautiful event. I don't think I really experienced this year. I'm really impressed. You know, maybe I should have involved myself in the Nitzavim program a little bit this year.
Yeah, well, hey, here you are, right?
Yeah, here I am.
Yeah, it's never too late. It's never too late.
But it really is never too late.
Yeah. Any groups you're really looking forward to seeing you presenting tonight?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Ambassador for Peace. You know, like, I'm curious to see how effective that could be. I want to see their kids. I'm also excited to see Elias's presentation, you know, my face, as it were. But yeah, exactly.
All right, hey, thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time, man.
Of course, appreciate it. Yeah.
Jerusalem, and somebody that cares tremendously about bringing more students to Israel, and we look forward to working a lot more together.
Good evening, Jerusalem! Yay! Isn't it wonderful that you're all here? First of all, it's wonderful that you decided to come to Israel for your gap year. It shows your commitment to the Jewish people, to the state of Israel, to the land of Israel. So you should be incredibly proud that you guys made the right choice. That's the first thing. Secondly, who knew that in your year here, we would experience the worst attack on the Jewish people, not just physically, but also emotionally and spiritually, not just here trying to kill us, but all over the world trying to delegitimize us. So first of all, you guys stayed. So for that, kol hakavod, even bigger kol hakavod. Give yourselves a clap, really. Many would have gone back. Some did. But what's really impressive about all of you is that you already know that you're going to go back to your campuses and that it's not going to be easy. And instead of sitting here and complaining about it, you're doing something very Jewish. You're innovating. You're innovating solutions so that your college campus experience is Jewish and proud, and that you fend off the haters. And I've been going around and looking at all your innovations, and I couldn't be prouder. Each one is better than the next, and each one shows a commitment to Am Yisrael, Medinat Yisrael, but more important than all, that they will never, ever defeat us. Kol hakavod, God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Fleur. One or two other messages for the students. We'd like to please, we're honored, extremely honored to invite Bakalim to come speak, who is a tremendous activist for Eretz Yisrael and the Jewish people, and it's a big honor to have you come say a few words.
Thank you very much. An honor for me to be here with you. You've been with us during complicated and difficult times, so thank you. We have gone through a very painful and tragic experience, but we have also been quickly exposed to the huge hearts of Jews throughout the world. We also see the understand and distressing the situation your families and your communities experience these days, and the dangerous situation on the campuses. We feel each other's fears and the shattering of the dream of an enlightened and progressive world of mutual respect for all. Therefore, at this time, we need each other more than ever. And I'm here today with one message to the Jewish students around the world. We love you and we care about you very, very much. What unites and brings us together is our experience, our past, and our future. We can share our dreams, we can share our hopes, and I want today to share my own experience. I'm Gilad's mother. He was one of the 3 boys who were kidnapped and murdered 10 years ago. 10 years ago, on June 12, 2014, our lives changed forever. Our son Gilad was kidnapped, and along with Naftali and Dial, most of you remember them as the 3 boys. 18 days of searching of them, 18 days of uncertainty, 18 terrifying days, but also 18 days of unity and mutual responsibility. Day after day, the world nation found itself united by good deeds, real concern and unending prayer for their safety. People from all over the world, especially you, the Jews from the United States, from the entire continuum, religious and non-religious, right and left, united to support us. My son was murdered because he was Jewish. 1,400 people were murdered because the Hamas wanted to destroy the Jewish nation. The location might change, but the anti-Semitism remains the same. It can be very hard to be a Jew, but it's a big honor. I'm really proud to be Jewish. Our strength as a Jewish people is in our unity and resilience. When we are united, we can face any challenges, and we know it's not easy. Today, too many Jews feel disconnected from their people and from Israel, and this is one of the greatest crises of our time. Our goal is to strengthen the Jewish identity and the connection between the Jews in Israel and throughout the world, to recognize our common values and to encourage caring and mutuality. Today, every connection to the state of Israel is Zionism. Diversity is also our strength, and the strength that we actualize only when we respect and accept that we are not the same, and that we are all the better for it. As Rabbi Zaks would have said, when we stay and live with people who are different from us, we grow up. Unity must be constant always. 10 years ago, our hearts were broken, but our spirit wasn't broken. We saw our capability as a society, as a nation. We saw the good within ourselves and the good in the other. We felt the power of we. Unfortunately, 8 months ago, we felt it again. You can't find another nation that takes care for each other and feels mutual responsibility for one another. We are brothers, and brothers continue to care about each other. The location might change, but the unity must be constant, always. So how we can do it? I try to promote unity that I felt during the 18 days from a positive place. My husband Ophir and I established a foundation in memory of our son Gilad called Sunshine with O. All our projects build bridges in Israel and between Israel and the Jews around the world by educating and connecting ourselves with those who are different from us. One of our projects, the most famous of them, is Unity Day, and it will happen this Sunday. Many communities and organizations hold events to promote unity. On this day, we give a prize at the President's House, the Unity Prize of Jerusalem, to 5 organizations that promote unity year-round in Israel and the diaspora. The State of Israel was established to be a light to the nations, and you, the student leaders, demonstrate mutual responsibility in the best possible way. Together and only together, we will succeed in facing the challenges of our nation. I would like to end with Gilad's words. He wrote them when he was 16. There's been a lot of talk in my grade recently about how everything is bad. No one's into it and everything is a waste of time. That's what Gilad said. The things are like that only because of the talk. The general atmosphere is what sets the tone. If people start saying everything is great and the atmosphere is good, there's strength and desire, people want to accomplish stuff, to learn and receive, then we can rise to higher levels. Bottom line, it all depends on the atmosphere. Each one of us has an impact. So together and only together, we will succeed in overcoming the challenges facing our nation. Thank you very much and good luck. Thank you very much.
Wow, everyone has to take those very, very deep and heartfelt words. Thank you so much for coming and speaking. I'd like to also call out Midan Bar. Midan Bar is Lieutenant General of the Pilot for Israel. Cares tremendously, goes speaking on college campuses, and we'd really like to hear Divrei Bracha from Midan. Okay, so thank you very much for having me, and it's an honor and a privilege to do so. And when I came here, after like 60 seconds, I don't see any campus. I see the leaders of the future, the next CEOs, the next parliament members, because education is only the starting point. And you are now at the starting point, and combining socialism, entrepreneurship, and startups, that's very Jewish. Why? Because you create something simple that can sell, and the exit will be for all of us. We are facing now challenging times, that's for sure, but we will prevail. You know why? First, because we can. It's not because we're smarter. It's not because we're the chosen one. It's because we have no other option. We can do it, and we have to do it, and you're doing it now. When I look at all the startups roll up around me, and I took a note on each of any one of them, I can tell you that it's not because we are born and raised Jewish. It's the Jewish way. And what is the Jewish way? The Jewish way is education. The Jewish way is being an entrepreneur. The Jewish way is business. The Jewish way is listening. It always was. And listening is one of the things that you should never, ever forget. To listen. You can argue, but you have to listen. And listen is not always fun, because you don't listen to the one who thinks the same. You listen to the one who speaks different and thinks different. And then you really prevail. Because when you're surrounded in your own atmosphere, you can never grow. You take your own atmosphere and you spit it away, like you do now. I would like to end by saying that we are now, as Jewish people, as Israelis, which are for me the same, we are writing one of the most profound and important chapter of our own history. And we better write it right. There will be no second chance. We have no way and no privilege to make mistakes, and we have to do it together. Thank you so much. The last Divrei Bracha I would like to by Zvi Eisen from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Thank you so much. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs does exactly what all of you students are going to be doing, so thank you very much for coming.
I also have written a few words, so... Good evening, my name is Vivian Eisen, and I am a diplomat at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, currently holding the position of Director of Department for Mexico and Central America in the Latin America Division of the Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs. First of all, I would like to thank you for this kind invitation and for giving me the opportunity to see all these amazing projects that you have worked on. During my almost 30 years career in the MFA, and even before, I have had many opportunities to work with partnership with the Jewish communities around the world, and more specifically with the youth. I was myself a gap year student who came to Israel from Brazil more than 35 years ago to study Hebrew in an ulpan, in a kibbutz, and never went back. Later, I also went to finish my studies in this very same university. I can't stress enough the importance the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and I myself attached to the connection between the State of Israel and the Jewish diaspora, and more specifically, the connection with the young generation. It has been a tough past 8 months, and I assume that our experience in Israel wasn't an easy one, to do not say a traumatic one. Having said that, I believe this past month made it even clearer for you the importance of the existence of the State of Israel for the Jewish diaspora, and the importance of a strong Jewish diaspora to the existence of the State of Israel. I don't want to take more of everyone's time saying things that I assume are extremely obvious to all of us here. Therefore, I will finish with a quote by Benjamin Franklin that says it all. We must all hang together, or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately. I wish you loads of luck in your future endeavors, and I'm pretty sure that our paths will cross once again in the near future. Thank you, and good evening.
Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the next 10 minutes of getting food, and we're going to go inside in about 10 minutes. So enjoy food.
You're in a water bottle? Wait, which one off? That's the one. Thought about it, then like, why did I not get
made a email, got some machines, and I had access to it. You can go.
People are so good. People are.
Please start making their way inside right now. Please start making your way inside. Please, everyone, take your stuff and make your way inside. Everyone up the stairs to the building behind us.
Probably behind you. That way. Up the stairs. Yeah, now last year everyone confused everyone for this building. Don't be confused. It's not the building that you're standing right in front of. It's actually up the stairs. Oh. How did they go?
How's that phone call? Was that good? That was wow. Yeah, what up? What up? I'm in the car. Whatever, who you doing? The younger one? What? Like, if you can know like what matter lives in, It's not like that. By the way, it's like Dolly in the car. It's like a violent thing. I'm not saying it's very like exactly. Radius motion. Yeah, very no kid, you know. What's your last name? That's pretty dope. That's a pretty dope. Wait, why have I heard that name? Right. I know you. Right.
mean, you're in LA. Are you ready?
Yeah. I am.
I don't know why. I don't know.
Please continue to make your way up the stairs.
How many times are you going to New York?
Up the stairs.
You're looking at the same like every day, right?
Anyone want to make the announcement about how we have to all go up the stairs? Here we go. Who else? Who else? Let's go. You guys look like you're just. Let's go. Everybody, please go up the stairs. No minutes up the stairs. Maya will probably follow the ceremony. Marvin 6. No. Okay, this guy's not winning tonight's competition. Everyone gotta go up the stairs. That whole group over there. No more pictures. Pictures are over. Shockers? We gotta go up the stairs. Let's go. Rabbi Berkowitz is leaving in 15 minutes. If you want to stand in the presence of a Gadol Hador, now's your chance. Time to go up.
Everybody, please head up. We are starting momentarily. Please head up the stairs into the auditorium.
Can you hear me? Please take your place and walk up the stairs.
Okay, you really have to go up the stairs. I'm gonna go around. Let's go, guys. Up the stairs, please follow. You are starting, right?
Yeah, just getting you watch.
20 seconds until we start. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. The gates are closing. Quickly up the stairs, everyone.
Up the stairs.
Who else?
I don't like it.
Collins West.
I'm liking yours about me.
Hey, boys, wait. All right, all four of you walk up the stairs.
Okay.
Well, how about us? We're not. Oh my.
We'll also get in this.
Yeah, we'll get in this.
Yeah, turn around. Down there.
Why don't we go with that?
Thank you again, everybody. Thank you again, everybody, for coming. Before we start, as you all saw the beautiful evening that we had outside and with everything that's in store, want to give a quick shout out and hakarat hatov to my brother Yair Isaac, who was the Nitzavim director last year and got everything going. And I'd like to call Yair to please come to the stage to lead us in a parak of Tehillim, because every single celebration before we start, we have to keep our focus and our mind on what is important. So Yair, everyone should please stand up for a parak of Tehillim. Started Nitzavim a couple of years ago, we knew how important it was for college students to get on campus, leaders, people that are here in Israel for the year learning about what's important in life, and for them to go onto college campus and to accept the responsibility of that I, as a peer to somebody that is going to be in class or in club with other Jews, that may care about Judaism, they may not care about Judaism, that they may care about Israel, or they may, unfortunately, stand against Israel. When we started this a couple of years ago, we did not even realize how important it was. And we're so proud of each and every one of the fellows this year. And before we go on to present some of the ideas and to celebrate each and every one of the students, I can think of no one better to come and give divrei bracha, words of encouragement and inspiration, than my Rebbe, Rabbi Yitzchak Berkowitz, who teaches people all the time to go onto the college campuses, to go into communities, and to make a difference. So it's a tremendous chus for us to have Rabbi Berkowitz share a few words.
So good to be here, to be part of this. Very first thing.
Can't hear you.
Very first thing. The impression people get out there of what's going on in Israel today is frightening. Go back. Tell everyone what it's like. There's a war, but we're not in a war zone. The country's beautiful. You've got to share that with people there. They don't think so. They're afraid to send their kids here. There's nothing to fear. But more than that, just remember how beautiful it is here. This is home. Every one of you's got to seriously consider making this your home. Who knows what's going to be out there? Anti-Semitism is only growing. Don't wait until you come running as refugees. This is home. It's a beautiful country. There's so much opportunity. It's got to be on your agenda. So then next, when you're out there defending us, when you're out there facing anti-Semitism, I think what really has to be on your mind all the time is, why do they hate us? What is so special about the Jewish people that they all hate us? We have brought to the world the concept of morality, of right and wrong, caring for the underprivileged, using our brains. I always talk about the two obsessions the Jewish people have. We're crazy about wisdom, education, and we're even more crazy about the need for social justice. They know it. They hold us to different standards, and they're willing to believe all the fake news too. But that should strengthen you. Every time you experience anti-Semitism, remember we're special. We're different. And remain there. Remain there on the pedestal. Don't ever sink to the level of those who are busy scorning us, insulting us, and accusing us. Maintain the moral high ground. You don't shout. You can reason. Your smile can be more powerful than anything else they can do. Remember, stand proud. We are Jews. We have changed the face of all civilization, and we will continue to do so, and better than ever before. So all of you, go out there, be proud, stand up for being Jewish, and then come back home. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you, Rabbi Berkowitz. Before we continue and talk about a few of our other partners, first and foremost, it's important to give Hakaras Hatov, and not just Hakaras Hatov, daily Hakaras Hatov, to our founder and the funder for the entire project, Mr. Henry Schwartz, and the entire Seven Schwartz leadership staff. 3 years ago, this was just a concept that was talked about. But Mr. Henry Schwartz, who should that he should continue way past his 90 years of young. Every single week, he asks, how can we do more for Israel and the Jewish people? At 90 years old, every single week, to be asking and begging us and trying to get more students to come, and more students like each and every one of you to go onto college campus and make a difference. If we only had a small portion of his excitement and his passion and his drive to make a difference for Israel and the Jewish people, then there's no question that each and every one of you will make a huge difference next year when you come. I'd like to just call up a few of the grandchildren, the grandsons, to come up here just to accept a small little token on behalf of us to the Seven Schwartz brothers, to Mr. Henry Schwartz. Please come up, Max, Moshe, and Avram. On behalf of us, we'd like to present this to you and to your grandfather. This is a representation of all of the hard work that the students put in, each of the students and the projects that they're looking to accomplish next year on their college campus. Then the program is built of many components, but the anchor of the program is really run by the course that we have in partnership with Hebrew University, and it's taught by the most engaging and exciting professor, Akiva Gersh. We'd like to invite you, on behalf of all the students, to come share a few words.
Shalom, everybody. Great to see everybody, especially the students. You guys are looking amazing. Really briefly, just really want to bring all of our awareness to the fact that tonight is a celebration of the students in the room. Right? Not only the students are going to be coming on the stage to present their projects. There's many more projects that exist out there than the ones being presented tonight. All of you guys invested so much, your time, your effort, your heart, your soul. Right? And this event tonight is a celebration for all of you, right, and of all of you guys. So thank you so much, guys. Kapayim to all the students in the room right now. You guys are amazing. When I started working with Nitzavim a few years ago, I never thought, and I know the students, when you guys applied for Nitzavim, right, about a year ago or so, you guys had no idea, right, what this past year was going to be like. You guys had no idea, none of us had any idea of how important Nitzavim was going to become, right? We learned in Judaism, right, that the refuah comes before the makah, right? The healing, the treatment, right, comes before the actual makah, and Nitzavim is that. Right? Before this crazy year, Nitzavim was already in place, right? And as if it was meant for you guys specifically, and for this year specifically, and for this time, and that's why it came into the world. And you guys have work to do. It's not going to be easy. You guys are going into who knows what. You guys have watched it from afar from here. Right? It was like mazal that you guys chose this year. This is the time that you guys are going to be in Israel and absorbing all the Torah that you guys have been learning and all of the kedusha of this land. And then all that you learned in this program, you're going to take that with you. You're going to go back to that land and you're going to apply it. And you're going to do something with it. And you're going to make a difference. You're going to literally change lives. That's what it's all about. Right? So before my last thought, I just want to say, Netanya, you're awesome. You are the glue that kept this whole thing together and made this a success. So thank you, Netanya. I want to say too, and also about Rabbi Isaac, the students in the room, you guys have been working on these projects for months and months, and how is it going to be, and how can it come to life, and how can I succeed? This program, Nitzavim, the brainchild of Rabbi Isaac, is proof, right, that projects can come to life and make a huge difference. Right, this is like the project of Nitzavim. So thank you, Rabbi Isaacs, for that vision, for doing everything you've been doing. And the last thing I want to say, it's always matim, it's always mazal, like whenever like a Jewish event happens in any parsha, right, of the Torah, we know that we can connect to anything. But how matim is it that we're reading Parshat Bamidbar, right, this week. And it's starting off with what? With the counting of Bnei Yisrael. Right, and for me, when I was learning the parsha this week, I thought back to the early classes that we had in Nitzavim in this course. Right, the first couple of classes, people are like, well, where's the project? Where's the training to talk about Israel on campus? Because the first two classes, we talk about other things. We talk about the foundation, about the why. Why are we doing this? And one of the strong things that we talk about, two of the strong things we talk about, is totally connected to this week's parsha. Right, that every single Jew matters. Ahavat Yisrael. Why are you doing this? Why are you in Nitzavim? Why does it exist? Why do you want to go onto campus and make a difference? You can easily just be, another Orthodox student on campus, going to class and going to Hillel and going to the kosher dining room and not care about the rest of the Jews out there. But you're not. Right? You signed up for Nitzavim and you took this training to go to campus and do something different, to do something more. Right? And that's what this parsha is all about. Like every single Jew counts. Like we would say in the early classes, even that girl with the pink hair and the who knows what, philosophy, ideology, she's a Jew. You're going to meet her. You're going to sit next to her in class. She's going to be in your dorm. And when you find out she's a Jew and she feels comfortable telling you she's a Jew, that's a moment that you have a chance to use all of this, what you learn in Nitzavim, in yeshiva, seminary this year, your entire life, to reach out and make another Jew feel connected and proud, right, and happy to be a Jew. Right, we know we're just before Shavuot. Right, the receiving of the Torah. The Torah isn't just for the Orthodox Jews. The Torah belongs to all the Jewish people. And your job out there is to show all the Jews and to tell all the Jews with a big smile on your face and an open heart that the Torah belongs to them as well. That this is their tradition as well. This is their Masorah, this is their heritage. And you're inviting them to try it out, to taste it, to experience it in a positive, happy, inspiring way, possibly for the first time in their lives. I bless you guys. I wish you the most tremendous hatzlacha. You're amazing. You're going to do it. We can't wait to hear all about it.
On behalf also of Nitzavim, we're going to give Akiva as well a picture as a gift. Thank you so much, Akiva. As Akiva said, you could work on creating the most amazing program and the most amazing project, but if you don't have the right people to put it together, then it doesn't move forward. I didn't know after last year who was going to fill the shoes of my brother. Yair did an amazing job, but we were so lucky to have this year Netanya that did an unbelievable job. And want to give a tremendous thank you from all of us, but especially from me, on doing an unbelievable job.
Two groups of people that really make what we do so incredible. First of all, thank you to all of our beautiful Nitzavim fellows for making this year so incredible and special. It's because of you. And last but definitely not least, a huge link to Hebrew University and to the Rothberg International School. You are the backbone of what we do. You invest a tremendous amount into our program. We would not exist without you. We would not work as smoothly as we do without you. And we just want to extend the warmest thank yous. And I would love to welcome Yafit, Yael, Emmy, Ronit, and Toby to the stage to just accept a small token of our gratitude.
Come, picture. Let me get in here.
We are girl power.
One more quick announcement, then we're going to start. Just what's very exciting, and we wanted to ask Toby, our unbelievable partner, to say a little bit about something that's really exciting starting this coming year from Rothberg International School.
Thank you, Rabbi Isaac. First of all, congratulations to all of you Nitzavim fellows. Right now I want to speak to the challenge that you're going to face. We all know that it's great. Those of us who are alumni of some of the campuses that you're going to attend could not really imagine what you are heading into. And it's shocking and very sad for us. So that's lecha. We know you're well prepared. Some of you may be thinking, maybe I wanna choose a different path. And for that, we have an international 3-year BA degree taught entirely in English. It has 3 tracks: liberal arts, humanities, and business, from a top-tier university, consistently ranked in the top 100 of the world. Jewish life from, at the helm of it, Rabbi Isaacs, running the show, and an opportunity to continue what you started, to stay in a place where you know and you're so familiar with. Those of you joining us from abroad, those of you remotely, those of you joining us that are friends of the Nitzavim Fellow, anyone who signs up for next year will receive a $7,000 scholarship for each year of the program. That's almost half each year, and significant. So anyone who's interested, you have the flyers, and we're happy to speak to you about it. And Rabbi Isaac, thanks for being a great partner in all of this.
Okay, before we call up the judges and start, I apologize for a little technical difficulties with the lights. The lights are not working, so everyone's going to have to pay attention, and the mics are not as ideal, so everyone will have to be a little quieter. But before we start and call anybody else up, as we said about Netanya is really the backbone of and the director of the Nitzavim program, but at the same time, it takes an entire team to put together everything that we are doing. And therefore, I just want to make sure to give a proper hakaras hatov thank you to everybody that made tonight work, to Bracha, to Gavriel, to the Weisses, to Hila, to Moshe, my partner, who've been together for 10 years working on all different projects. A huge shout out to Michal, who designed everything for tonight and worked tireless hours. Thank you very much. Yehudis, who was in charge of every single detail. Thank you very much for putting everything together. And to Rina for watching over every single detail and making sure that everything was perfect. Really, really tremendous hakaras hatov to the entire team. Okay. There were the students this year, when we were coming up with the concept of the project, the idea of the project is really twofold. Number one, that students will come up as peers, as friends, when they get onto college campus. These students can make a huge difference in ways that organizations probably struggle a little bit too. Because if a friend walks over to somebody in their class and they say to them, hey, why don't you come to my house for a Shabbos meal? Hey, do you want to learn a little bit about Judaism? Let's go grab coffee together. Hey, you know where we're having something called a tish? Come over. So the students are coming up with ideas on how to teach other Jewish students who may not have a background, who may not have thought about Israel is important to me. But through motivated gap year students going on to college campuses next year, they're going to make a huge difference. And we are so proud of them. Unfortunately, we were only able to choose 6 projects to present tonight because I don't think we have enough popcorn to take us through the next hour and a half. So we needed to condense the time a little bit. So we had the impossible task of choosing 6 projects. Not necessarily the best 6 projects, because each one of the projects were really amazing. But we tried to choose projects that have different needs that they're addressing. And so I'd like to just give a shout out, before we start with these 6 projects, to every single Nitzavim student that worked tremendously on their projects that you saw outside, these unbelievable ideas, that through these ideas, you are going to make a huge difference. Let's give a round of applause to all of the Nitzavim students. Lastly, before we start with these six projects, as I told you in class, the projects are just a means to make a difference. But the main starting point is that each and every one of you thought and gave a full year of practice and thought into, when I get to college campus, I am not just going to be taking classes. I am not just going to be showing up to clubs, but I am going with a purpose. And to think for a whole year of, let me create a business plan of how I'm going to make a difference, you are in a place that you really will be able to. Just want to say one quick word. This past year was crazy. And a bunch of the students that were on Nitzavim last year, they stepped up immediately when they got onto college campus. Who here has seen the article and the pledges that were signed in Columbia that against all the professors and against the university to make a difference? You saw it. 2 of our students, freshmen, were the ones that led the charge this year. And who saw what happened at Cornell, that students got a professor fired, a freshman and a sophomore on Nitzavim, they stood up and they were leading the charge. And that's what he expects each and every one of you to do. So, amazing, Yasher Koach. One more round of applause for everybody on your amazing work this year. Without further ado, we'd like to call up our judges for the Shark Tank tonight. We'd like to call up Yael Levin, who's the vice provost of Rothberg International School, to come join us at the podium. We'd like to please invite Aliza Ben Shalom, who has had a lot of interactions with both religious and non-religious students through her Netflix show. We'd like to invite Chani Horowitz to come also, who's also had a lot of influence both in Israel and out of Israel, to come join us. And last but not least, Gvir Kahana, who was involved in the Misrat HaTfusot, the Ministry of Diaspora Affairs, for many years and served as a special liaison to make a difference for Hillel Chabad Olami. I'd like to invite Gvir Kahana also. Thank you very much. Just so everybody knows how this is going to work, we're going to call up group by group, and in order to make everything move forward, this is how we're going to do it. There's going to be the students are given 3 minutes to give a presentation. 3 minutes is not enough to present the entire project, but that's what they have, 3 minutes to present their idea. There's going to be a timer up on top, and there's also going to be a timer here for the students, so you can keep an eye on it. After that, there's going to be 2 minutes that the judges are going to be asking questions, and the judges have different ways that they're going to be grading the projects as they are analyzing based on their presentation, based on their relevance, based on the innovation. At the end, we're going to be selecting first, second, and third place. First place will be receiving an automatic $5,000 towards their project, but we are very much hoping to give funding to all of the projects that want to make a difference next year on college campus. We are hoping to do that. So without further ado, we're going to call up the first group, Soup for the Soul. Thank you.
I'm Mayan, and I'm going to Barnard. Hi, I'm Kayla Kupietsky, and I'm also going to Barnard.
Hi, I'm Leah Septimus, and I'll also be joining Mayan and Kayla in Barnard next year.
When we were looking at colleges for next year, we were really fascinated by Columbia University's robust Jewish community, but we know that not everyone knows where to look to find that connection when they're in college.
Out of the 1,800 Jewish students at Columbia undergrad, only a fraction are involved in Jewish life. These numbers were shocking to us, but we believe that we can get many more involved through chicken soup. When anyone is sick or feeling down, our goal is to bring them the Jewish penicillin, also known as chicken soup, and provide them with Bikor Cholin, a true Jewish value of caring for others when they are down. And by this, we're going to show the other Jews on campus that Judaism is truly an open, welcome, loving religion who just wants to take care of our other fellow Jews.
Let's focus in for a moment on one of these particular students, Sophia. Sophia is a senior in Barnard who was just invited to her first ever Hillel Friday night meal. She loved the meal because of the nostalgia it brought back for her and the caring community, and she was kind of disappointed that she hadn't been involved in her 4 years in Barnard in the Jewish community. So now you may be wondering how we actually plan on carrying this out. And if we focus back in on Sophia for a moment, and we focus on her, not in a senior year, but in a freshman year. And now in her freshman year, she's in her first week of midterms, and she is having a really, really rough time. Her roommate realizes this, and actually remembers that she saw a poster up in their sorority for Soup for the Soul. She goes to the poster, scans a QR code, and quickly fills out a form about Sophia. A few hours later, Sophia receives a knock on her door from a friendly face in the Jewish community, delivering warm, delicious chicken soup. They chat a little bit. Sophia learns about the Jewish value and idea of Bikur Cholim, visiting the sick, and they exchange numbers. A few weeks later, we reach out to Sophia and invite her to a Hillel Shabbos event. Now, she has 4 full years of Hillel involvement on campus, and it's all because of that one bowl of chicken soup. That her connection to the Jewish community on Columbia and Barnard's campus is so strong. Towards the end of the year, we bring back Sophia and all the other students who are recipients of chicken soup, and we get them together for an end-of-the-year giving back event, where we will bring them together in order to do something for the greater New York community that revolves around the Jewish idea of Bikur Cholim and caring for others.
We may be giving out soup, but the message we're spreading is deeper. We're spreading the message that the Jewish community is there for you.
I'm curious to know what sparked, you guys keep it. I'm curious to know what sparked this idea for you. Like where did this excitement and enthusiasm come for this project?
Well, one of the first things that we did with Nitzavim was come up with problems that could be affecting all Jews on campus. And then we realized that we're going to be freshmen, and one of the hardest parts about being a freshman on campus is when you get sick. You're no longer with your parents. Your mom can't just make you feel better with a bowl of chicken soup, take care of you, rub your forehead, and tell you everything's going to be better. So we really wanted to target something that affects all freshmen and use that as a way to simply target the Jewish freshmen on campus and the other students on campus. But by targeting the freshmen, we're able to develop that relationship with them from the beginning so that their 4 years at Barnard can be established in the Jewish community.
What did you think, which one is what do you think would like to take this, more girls or boys? Who are you talking to, the boys in campus, the girls, 70% boys, 30% girls, because boys about food, girls not? Who you thought about?
I think that's why we came up with chicken soup, because everybody
boys.
We know that boys definitely love food, and we definitely want to appeal to the boys also. And we know that everyone gets sick. Everyone can use that caring message. We definitely want to use the food to help bring people in.
Maybe it's a good idea, because when the boy will go, then the girl, his friends, will follow him. So then you have both.
And then we make a shidduch.
Thank you so much.
The second group we'd like to call up Jay Professor. Jay Professor.
Hi everyone, thank you all for coming tonight, and to our amazing judges for taking time out of their busy schedules. We're Jay Professor, and tonight we're here to make sure that when students get on campus, they have the easiest and best transitions possible. My name is Eliana Bunim, and I'm going to use Chicago next year, and this is my team. Eliana, Mital, Natalie, Emma, and Jenny. And here's where we're going to college next year.
While we're attending these universities largely for the incredible academics and extracurriculars that they offer, as you may have heard, unfortunately, things are not looking so great for Jewish college students on secular college campuses right now. Rebecca, a current NYU student, entered college excited to study political science. After the first week of classes, she approached her professor to let him know about the classes, exams, and assignments that she'd be missing because of Chagim. Instead of understanding or accommodating her, he instead gave her zeros for all of those assignments and docked her attendance points. Unfortunately, this issue extends beyond the framework of academics. Kayla, a current Columbia University student, was so excited to participate in her university's Model UN tournament, just as she'd been doing for all of high school. Unfortunately, as she was getting ready to register, she learned that in light of the conflict, the tournament would not be representing any countries that acknowledged or supported Israel as a state.
Jewish students deserve to have 4 meaningful and enriching years of education on campus, and through J Professor, we hope to accomplish that. Our project has 2 phases. Phase 1 includes reaching out to students on our respective college campuses of Columbia, Princeton, NYU, and UChicago, as we've already started, and asking them for information about how their classes and extracurriculars have been going. Then, before students sign up for registration, we will send out this information to incoming Jewish freshmen. Phase 2 includes reaching out to more college campuses to collect more data and eventually turn this into an app. All students have Rate My Professor, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, but Jewish students lack all of these abilities. Jewish students deserve to have information accessible to them that they can make these decisions.
Since October 7th, over 50% of Jewish students are afraid to return to campus. We're nervous, our friends are nervous, but through J Professor, every single Jewish student will feel confident and excited to start their upcoming semester. Thank you all.
How much money do you need in order to implement it?
So our goal is to build an app. We're looking for about $5,000 to $10,000 to have an app developer work with us on our project. And it will grow over time.
In addition to that, we're looking to do a Canva Pro subscription to be able to do marketing around the Hillel.
Thanks. I think this is potentially a very interesting idea. My question is, what kind of information do you want to collect? Because it was a bit unclear to me.
We're hoping to collect information about how different teachers treat Jewish students, whether that's regarding attendance over Hagim, whether that's regarding classes as well, and also how extracurriculars, both the leaders but also how the programs themselves are run.
We want students, when they're looking for classes, to use our platform to look up any teacher or any club that they want to be a part of and know right away if it's safe for them to join.
And do you plan to use that information to open dialogue with the institutions themselves to kind of maybe think about ways in which you can modify, change that situation?
I think our first step is just ensuring that the students themselves feel safe on campus. Once we have that down, we would love to talk to the universities and see how we can make it better.
Thank you so much.
We'd like to call Beyond the Base.
Hi, I'm Joshua Fleischer, going to Binghamton University next year.
Hi, I'm Ellie Rubeck. I'm going to Case Western Reserve University next year.
I'm Julia Kirschman, and I'm also going to Binghamton University.
I'm Francesca Margolis, and I'll also be at Binghamton University next year.
I'm Jacob Coopersmith, and I'm going to Cooper Union. As a senior in high school, I was touring colleges, and I went to Binghamton. And I've heard about this booming community, this booming Jewish community, where learning was going on constantly. And so when I went there, and I went to my friends that just got out of their yeshiva year, and they just came off their gap year, and they went to none of it, I was shocked.
I'm Francesca, and again, I'll be at Binghamton in the fall. But I was talking to my rebbeim about how I hope to continue my learning next year to an hour in the morning, an hour at night, and maybe 20 minutes wherever I can fit it in. They wished me good luck and basically said there are so many girls who have tried to do this on campus and have tried to stay strong, but it's going to be so much harder than you think it is without it strictly in your schedule.
Kids, just like me, just like my friends behind me, and just like most of you out here, we're at this religious and spiritual high. We're at this point where we've been learning for a year, and we want to continue this learning. But on secular college campuses, where it doesn't encourage that type of learning, it's going to be really, really difficult for us. And so we're looking for ways. We just don't know where to look or how to find it.
That's where Beyond the Base comes in. Beyond the Base is an online platform that creates structure and accountability for students after their years in Israel across secular college campuses. We will do this by creating chavrusas with similar religious goals and interests who will hold each other accountable in order to continue their learning and growth. Along with the learning, the chavrusas will create friendships of religious students with other religious students on different college campuses.
So, scan the QR code behind me. We launched tonight, and we already have so many people that have signed up. And so just fill out some basic questions, tell us what you want to learn, where you're going, and together we can continue our learning beyond the base.
As you know, we have here a professional matchmaker. But my question is, how you will make the match? Like, what will be the system in order to build a perfect match between the right people?
Okay, so our plan is to first, we just filled out this form. Some of the questions are right behind you, but the students who are interested, they fill out a form of like where they went to set, like where they're this year, where they're going to college, and what they're interested in learning, and how many times a week. So we sent out these questions to get the answers that we can most best pair people together through a basic form.
Okay, so you said you want it to be an app, but it looks like it's running with like Google Forms or whatever. Do you need it to be an app, or is this sufficient how it is?
So we really have two phases. At first, we're starting with a website, which is very easy and very cheap, and we're doing it manually. That's going to be us pairing people together through this form. We don't think it'll take much effort. We're kind of just pairing people with similar interests, as we said just now, from questions on the form. But once we get the funding and once we get the people into it, we're really going to start to try and move to a automatic app, which kind of just pairs people together based on what they want to learn, when they want to learn it, and their levels.
And if you've got the funding immediately, how soon do you think the app could be built?
So the app can be built as quickly as we get the funding, which is...
Okay, you have the funding. It's ready tomorrow?
It could be ready tomorrow, yeah. We're going to do it very quickly. It costs anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000, which is obviously, we know, a large sum of money, but we're starting with the website, and we feel that once we get people interested and we get the people into it, which we really already have a lot of people, especially because we know there's so many kids like us that really are on fire with their learning and want to do this, that once we get those people with us, it's not going to be too hard to get the funding because people really want to fund religious learning on secular college campuses.
Just have one question. How are you going to keep all the students learning in this app?
So part of our idea is that to get them involved, they're really on this high right now, and that's all they're hearing right now, that they want to learn on college campuses and that they're going to. And part of the chavruta, we're pairing them from different campuses, so they're really holding each other accountable. You're not going to let your chavruta down. You know he wants to learn, and you know you want to learn, whether you know what you want to learn, how you want to learn it, and when you want to learn it, you have this community that's going through the same thing you are, and as a result, you're going to hold each other accountable, and you're going to make sure you're there as often as you commit to.
I'd like to call up now Ambassadors for Peace.
What have we come to? In this new age of misinformation, hate, and falsities have spread rampant across college campuses worldwide. We are here to change that.
Hello, my name is Miriam Bowers, and next year I will be attending the Tel Aviv and Columbia dual degree program.
My name is Natan Geller, and I will be attending Yale University next year.
And today we are presenting to you Ambassadors for Peace. Since October 7th, and especially in more recent months, despite over 58% of Americans supporting the Israeli narrative in its most recent conflict, anti-Semitic incidents have skyrocketed worldwide, with over a 700% increase on college campuses. Jewish students no longer feel safe in their own homes on campus and face discrimination daily from students and professors alike. We decided that something needed to change.
How we solve this? That's a difficult question, but we have a pivotal starting point: interfaith dialogue. We will combat the raging acts of anti-Semitism across college campuses worldwide by bringing together a diverse group of students from various religions, backgrounds, faiths, and communities who are committed to resolving conflict through empathetic and productive dialogue. Over 70% of college students are willing to hold a difficult conversation to find a way forward. Now, we must give them the space to do so. Students, professors, and families are more than frustrated by the violent minority that has taken over college campuses. We are in touch with professors and club leaders who know these students, who are willing to take the first step in the process of change. These students will lead the way.
In our 4-step program, we first focus on building deep, sustainable connections through vulnerability, then aim to tackle more divisive issues with a mindset of respect and understanding. The first 3 steps of our program focus on our commonalities, exploring each other's lives and experiences with open hearts and minds. The 4th and final step, Dialogue Alliance, will bring forth to the table more heavy topics. And through the skills of communication that our students have learned in the first 3 steps, they will be able to find common ground. In this way, we are truly building campus community and cohesion.
Through Ambassadors for Peace, members will not just see their peers as differing opinions, but as human beings. While on the surface it might seem that there's just 10 Christian, Muslim, and Jewish students sitting across the table from one another, when we look beneath the surface, we realize that each one of them is a world to their own, spreading their influence worldwide. Starting on college campuses, these students will be a voice of rationale in their communities, enacting change from the inside out.
These students will become leaders in their own right, not just in their personal lives, not just on campus, but on a world stage. We will truly become the leaders of tomorrow and bring change from the inside out.
Thank you very much. who will be the convener and the facilitator of this gathering?
For sure. So what we aim to do is we aim to not just have Jewish representatives for this organization, but as we mentioned before, we are in touch with professors who know students who are interested in joining this, and we will both have Muslim and Christian representatives, each of the 3 Abrahamic religions. For each university, we will have 2 moderators on campus, 1 Jewish and 1 Muslim or Christian. We are partnering with organizations such as Stand With Us and JACRC to mentor these moderators and to give them lessons in how to properly facilitate this dialogue between students.
Thanks so much for this excellent presentation. You mentioned 2 things that I'm wondering about. One is how you plan to reach or find the professors and the students that might be relevant to the program. And the other is you mentioned a space that would be a safe space to talk. And I'm not entirely sure if it's an online space, is it a virtual space, not sure how that works.
Those are great questions. So the first thing, there's a couple ways we'll reach these students who we want to be part of the program. Number 1, people are frustrated by what's happened this last year on college campuses, so it's clear people are willing to be a part of this. Second thing is, we know students on the ground who have connections with these students who have the same concerns, that people from each side are clashing, they're waving their flags, but they're not finding a way to really talk to each other. And we think if we provide the space, people will want to come. And we'll reach out to our peers in classes. We'll say, would you be interested in joining? We'll go to the different clubs and ask the leaders, would you be interested in getting your group to be a part of this? And their second question, we would aim to make this in person only. And the reason is, it's a very intimate space. People are sharing personal things about their life, what they believe in, so we can create that bond between one another.
I'd like to call on Campus Scroll, second to last project.
Hi, my name is Ilan Blumenthal, and I will be attending Binghamton University next year.
My name is Adina Tanner, and next year I'll be at the City College of New York.
I'm Leah Moss, and I'll be at Binghamton University in the fall.
When the typical college student steps onto campus, they're excited for many things. Classes, clubs, an abundance of independence, and the ability to freely express their opinions.
But we have a problem. Jewish college students don't feel welcome to share their opinions. And as we all know, this year, more than ever, their voices have been drowned out.
Organizations like Hillel and Chabad focus on building a community for Jewish students, but do not offer a space to freely express their opinions.
According to a study conducted by Forbes, 74% of people are more productive when they feel heard.
And what's a college campus supposed to be, if not productive?
That's where we come in. We are the founders of Campus Scroll.
Campus Scroll is a student-run Jewish publication that gives every Jewish student a platform to freely express their opinions.
And it's more than that. Campus Scroll is the tool that provides all Jewish students on campus with a space to express their voice and a means to expand their community.
Our vision is simple. We strive to give Jewish college students a voice in a way no one else does.
And how are we going to do that? We will give every Jewish student the opportunity to freely express their point of view through articles, interviews, and of course, crossword puzzles.
We are creating an environment where everyone feels seen and heard.
We will be launching Campus Scroll on both campuses in the fall with our first edition.
Then, we will recruit student editors, writers, and graphic designers who will all play a vital role in our team.
We will distribute both paper and online editions throughout the year. In our second year, we will launch our website, which includes an archive of previous editions, and that will also be the year we expand to other campuses.
By year 3, we'll be expanding to even more more campuses, broadening our impact on the Jewish college community throughout the country.
It's ambitious, we know, but we got this. As 3 former publication editors, we know what we're doing.
And we're excited about what we're doing, and we know you will be too.
Campus role is what today's college communities need most, and we're here to provide it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm wondering, do you want this to be a newspaper only for Jewish students, or do you think that it may have potential for outreach outside the community?
So the idea is to start with, or have our staff and editors be Jewish students, but we're also open to having, let's say, an interfaith edition where we invite students from other religions to express opinions or to share about their religion and their faith.
You might have an interfaith column in each issue.
Yes. So we're also interested in that. I mean, most of it is building a community for Jewish students, so we do want to keep it Jewish, but we're also not against having something like that or an addition.
Will you add Jewish professors to this community?
Yes, we're hoping to get professors, interviews, many guest columnists. We want everyone's voice and opinion to be heard.
And maybe a non-Jewish person wants to speak about the Judaism?
Of course.
Thank you.
Lastly, we'd like to call up Terrapin Tish.
Hey Sharks, we're Terrapin Tish, and next year we'll be taking our project to the University of Maryland. I'm Izzy.
I'm Aiden. I'm Sam. And I'm Adam.
We are all from Maryland and are excited to start studying at College Park this fall semester.
So here's our problem. Over 90% of Jewish college students never step foot into a Jewish organization on college campus. Max August was part of that 90%. Growing up, Max had a bar mitzvah, but other than that, he had no involvement with the Jewish community. Then he got into Harvard. At Harvard, he also had no involvement. He never went to a Jewish organization until one time a friend of his invited him to a Jewish activity that had some music, that had some food, and Max loved it. After that event, he became inspired to seek out new Jewish opportunities, like his first Shabbat dinner, and he ended up becoming more and more involved in the Jewish community at Harvard. This shows that just one positive Jewish experience can ignite a person's passion for their Jewish identity.
Our solution, enter Terrapin Tish. Hold on. What is a Tish? A Tish is a small, comfortable, and festive Jewish gathering with traditional meals, songs, and simple Torah. During our year in Israel, we've had the privilege of experiencing Tishes on our programs in yeshivas, which is why we want to help provide it for students at Maryland who have never had the chance of doing so. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would somebody want to come to a Terrapin Tish? Ever since October 7th, Jews from across the religious spectrum and across the globe have developed a desire to become more connected to Judaism. Anti-Semitism and anti-Israel protests are on the rise, and that's why Jews are looking for strength in unity. With a Jewish population of over 6,000, the University of Maryland has one of the largest Jewish populations for secular campuses in the United States, which is why it is a perfect place to utilize this desire.
How are we going to get the word out about our Tish? We're all from Maryland, and many of our close friends from high school are actually at Maryland right now, and they're super well connected with the social scenes there, the fraternities, the clubs, you name it. So what we're doing is we're partnering with them, and they're going to get their friends, and we're going to build this from the ground up. Now, just because someone comes to the Tish for the first time, why would they want to come back? our Tish is unique. In college, it's very stressful. They have a lot of stress, both educationally and socially. And what our Tish does is by using food, music, and friends, we combine both a relaxing environment and a meaningful one that can uplift their year.
Underneath all the food, music, and Devar Torahs lies a deeper mission, to act as a gateway to Maryland's Jewish community. Remember Max? Not so long after getting involved, Max made Aliyah and settled in the land of Israel. Now, just as Harvard's Jewish community helped him, Max is now helping others, passing down his Jewish experiences to the next generation of young Jews. We want to help people like Max. And to the judges, the donors, and the rest of the audience who we've had the pleasure of presenting to tonight, with your help, we can. Thank you for your time.
How are you going to keep your excitement for the next year?
Sorry.
I just want to say, I think it's going to last for 30 years. I don't think we have a problem, but you can answer.
So I'm just going to say that when I came to Israel, I was really sad that most of the guys in my school weren't coming with me. And they were at Maryland, a lot of them, and when I talked to them, they just weren't so excited about the Judaism that happened in our school. They weren't coming to Hill, they weren't coming to Chabad. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to reignite that fire that they had. And we're trying to bring them back to the Jewish community that I know that we all love.
What is success for you? What is success for you? If I'm looking now and we're gonna finish 12 months, how many students do you think you're gonna bring, and how much food you're gonna give out? What is success?
So that's a great question.
How much money you want to spend?
So on success, we want to try and get as many students as we can involved in Maryland's Jewish community. Through the Hillel will be optimal, but there are, of course, many other ways that we can get them into the community. We're aiming for, since we're having a more localized Tish, we have around 15 to 20 people per Tish. We want to get, in 1 year, 500 people involved in the Jewish community. And hopefully, by the time that we graduate and we finish college, we'll have 2,000 people.
Is this for men only? Is this for women? Is this separate, together?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So we're starting this off by just reaching out to the guys we know, and then they're reaching out to the guys that they already know. I just want to mention that we already got a guy who's really involved in fraternities. We got a guy who's really involved in engineering clubs. So they're reaching out to their friends, and we're trying to start this off very small and as sort of a guys only type of thing, but we're not being exclusive. If girls come to our event, we're not going to exclude them, and we're going to
we don't mind if you do. I'm just curious about the direction.
And we're going to see how it develops, because really our mission is just to have people have a positive Jewish experience. That's all we're looking for.
How much money you need for 500 people?
All right, so I'm going to hand this off to our finance guy.
All right, so we can only estimate, but we're looking at around $200 per Tish, and we're looking to do a Tish every 2 weeks per se, for around 15 to 20 Tishes, so between $3,000 to $4,000 per year.
Thank you so much.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, all 6 projects. Right now, the judges are going to be adding up the scores. In a few minutes, we're going to have the final presentation of the winner, the third, second, and first place. Additionally, we'd like to give all of the Nitzavim fellows, again, this was fun tonight, and all these ideas were amazing ideas, but what's most important is the fact that each and every one of you are going to go onto college campus and make a huge difference. And that's what this shows. The Nitzavim diploma is that we completed a course, as well as that each and every one of you, we're proud of you being ambassadors on the college campus. So after we announce the winner,
if the winner will come up, first place, receive their reward, and then if afterwards, if all of the other students could come up to receive their diploma as well as get a group picture. I'd like to thank everybody before we ask one of the judges to call to add up the numbers. We're going to ask Aliza to come and announce the winner, but also want to thank each and every one of you for coming tonight, supporting the students, encouraging the students, and Amir Hashem, next year we will see each and every one of these students make a tremendous impact on their respective college campuses.
We don't have an app to calculate it, so hang on.
Okay. 38,
Also, for all those interested, 5 minutes after we announce the winner, there will be a Ma'ariv outside for all those that are interested.
I know, but it's 58. Okay, about the tie. Okay, but this year is the tie. You need us to do a tiebreaker because for third place there is a tie. No, we have to do a tie. Hold on, I got it. You pick one. No, you have to pick which one you want. Secret campus girl. Between these two campus girls. What do you want? Okay. Rega, before the announcement, because we want to make this very dramatic, I'm going to start with this. You don't want to go first? No, you want to tell them that's important. Hold on. An announcement from our sponsor. Just kidding. Okay, great. So we're going to move right on. First of all, I want to say yasher koach to every single person that participated, and even the ones who didn't make it into the top 6. Everything that you are doing in this world is important. And even if you don't make it into the top 6, it means nothing, okay? I want you to know that I've tried out for many things. I tried to be president of this club. I failed. I tried to get voted in for that. I failed. But it doesn't matter because now Netflix picked me. Yay! Because I never stopped trying. Okay? But it's important that you know the person who wins, the person who makes a difference, is not the person
person who wins tonight. The person who makes a difference is the person that never stops trying, that never gives up on their dream and their vision, okay? Now this was very tough, and we did the math about 3 times 6 ways, and it was very close. But here we go. In third place, I'm going to make sure I get this right. In third place, we have Ambassadors for Peace. In second place, we have Beyond the Base. We all want your cholent, it's terrapin tish. Please join us, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Also, just wanted to say, as Terrapin Tish, you got another sponsor from Miss Chani Horowitz, the Nadlan, that she wants to double your job to get double the amount of students. If you get 1,000 students.
5,000. I make a deal with you. You said 500. I'm a businesswoman and I'm doing business. By the end of the year, if you bring 500 students, you get $5,000 from my company, Horowitz Group. If you get 1,000 students, you get 10,000. You get 1,500, you get 15,000. Just let me know 1 month before the end of the year, and each month give me like a report. I should prepare the money. I want you to reach 2,000 students.
Thank you very much. I also want to invite all the Nitzavim students to come up for a picture. I want to give a shout out to a lot of the projects that are starting with chavrusas, starting having projects for food, taste of traditions, and any other projects. So thank you again for a wonderful evening. Mazel tov.